Welcome to Fibocan's YouTube channel. I am Prabhu KB, CEO of Fibocan. As you are aware, we are into the business of enabling wealth. We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, enabling clients devise their own investment strategies through our technology products and solutions, innovative investment strategies, veterinary and other innovative strategies. In every video, we discuss what happened, why it happened, what will happen, why, when and how it will happen. Which is why we request everyone to watch the video till the end, click the bell icon, encourage your friends and known person to subscribe. As you are aware, our educational modules 1 to 16 we have released. Please take use of it by watching all the videos. It will be very interesting and it will be really useful for anybody who is from the HSC, that is 10+2 or higher secondary onwards, and it will enhance their knowledge, basic understanding of banking, stock market, capital markets, all those things. Anyway, today is April 9, 2023, Sunday. In this video, we will be discussing about the global markets, that is Dow, S&P, Nasdaq, currency, commodities and oil for the week of April 3rd to April 6th, Monday to Thursday, since Friday was a global holiday, 2023. See, normally we put our videos on Saturdays, global markets, but today is Sunday because we were traveling yesterday. Hence, no, we could put only on Sunday. So, before we go into that, first let's see the rates. Dow closed 33,485.35, 0.64% up. Nasdaq 1.1% down, 12,087.96. S&P 4105, it remained flat. FTSE 7741, 1.44% up. So what happened in this entire week? So entire week what happened? Nasdaq, S&P, Dow formed a solid green candle in the weekly, while S&P and FTSE it formed a small candle, small green candle or a spinning top type of a candle. All the three indices are below the 100-week moving average. That is the only resistance that it is facing now. It formed a solid green candle, spinning top or bearish arami in the case of Nasdaq, small spinning top, and doji in the form of S&P. All these things point out to what? It is a kind of a indecision. See, normally indecision can be understood in many ways. After a big up move that it happened the previous week, obviously an indecision will happen. Why? Because people who have made money will become sellers, booking their profits. They will realize their profits. There will be people, amateurs, who will think that it is going to go down and they will also create selling pressure. So hence selling is more than buying. Obviously you have a small candle, doji or a red candle. But notwithstanding that, Dow managed to form a small green candle, while S&P and FTSE formed doji kind of a candle. In the monthly, what happened? Dow is above the Bollinger Middle Band and exponential moving average, where Nasdaq and S&P is below the Bollinger Middle Band but above the exponential moving average. So it has formed nicely. Okay, it has formed nicely. Yes. So in the daily, upper band is moving nicely and the price is moving up. Then that means what happened? There is no exuberance, but the market is going up. That means what happened? There is a grinding up move, slow up move that is happening. That means at every price it is going up or it comes down slightly. There are buyers who are more than sellers, which is why the Bollinger upper band is moving nicely and the price is also moving up. It's not like what you call, if there is an exuberance, suddenly it will go up and cross the Bollinger upper band, then you can have a chance of reversal. So that is what it is. And when we analyze the monthly chart, what it has formed a small green candle, but all the three indices, but ready to roar. Please listen to the word I use, ready to roar in this month. Hence, I expect another big green candle in this month. So Dow took support at 100-day moving average and it's moving up nicely, while others are well above the 100-day moving average in the daily chart. Now let's come to FTSE. That means the indices are going to go up. If not next week, the week after, the last 2 weeks, I think it is going to be a firework in the markets. Just be aware of it, and whoever wants to ride can ride along that. FTSE on the other hand, in the weekly it formed a big green candle and it is above the Bollinger middle band. It is above the Bollinger middle band. Of course, this is the third week in succession it formed a green candle. Hence, there is a chance that next week there can be a pullback that can happen. But notwithstanding that, in the monthly, last month if you recollect, that is in the month of March, it has formed a solid big red candle. In this month, it has formed a small green candle, a bullish harami type of a candle it has formed. In the daily, it is just below the 50-day moving average, but it is moving up strongly. That means I expect this month, if not next week can be a sideways or a slight pullback, but the week after onwards, you can see some solid fireworks in FTSE also. That means it has chance of forming a bullish angle for a big bullish harami candle. That means a very good reversal of what it lost last month is possible in FTSE. CBOE VIX at 18.40. CBOE VIX, what it formed in the weekly, it formed a solid red candle. It is drifting down nicely, and in the monthly chart, it has formed, last month it formed a solid red candle with a big upper wick, which is a shooting star. That means there was selling pressure at the top and it has come down. Now it is further going down. So then that means there is chance that it can go down all the way up to 15, 16 levels is very much possible in the near future. Dollar index. Next we go to dollar index. Dollar index at 101.73. Always remember, dollar index and euro versus USD and GBP and USD will move in opposite directions. Okay, so you can listen to that carefully, then you will understand. Many times I have told in my videos. Dollar index closed at 101.737. Dollar index found a solid red candle touching the Bollinger lower band in the weekly chart. Touching the Bollinger lower band. So in the monthly, solid red candle taking support at the Bollinger middle band. If you recollect, we said that last month, February, we said it formed a solid green candle, and last month we had expected a big red candle, and we said that this month it will take support. Now it is taking support at the Bollinger middle band, and it is above all the moving averages in the monthly chart. That is 50 month, 100 month, 200 month. In the daily, it is below all the moving averages and exponential moving average. That means it is below 50 day moving average, 100-day moving average, 200-day moving average, and it is below all the exponential moving average, 10, 20 and all these things. Okay. However, bands are showing exhaustion. What it means? That means the bands are not going down. It has gone down like this. It is taking a bend and turning up. That means there is selling pressure is arrested. That is what it means. So it is taking strong support. It has very, very, very strong support. Anyone thinks the dollar index will break? I'm sorry. Okay, it has strong support at 97. Why 97? It is a 200-week moving average and 50-month moving average. What is 50-month? It is 4 years average. 200-week is 4 years. 200 by 52 or 50 if you divide, it is 4. So 4 years average. That means it cannot be broken down that easily. If that breaks, at 96 you have 100-month moving average. What is 100-month? Around 8 years, 9 years, 8.5 years average. That means it cannot be broken down that easily. So dollar index, the fall is very limited from here. However, you can't expect a big up move also. When we analyze the individual components, as I said that it is just the opposite. Euro versus USD and GBP USD. First I'll give the rates and both will move in tandem opposite to that of dollar index. Euro USD is 1.0897 while GBP USD is 1.2413. It is the opposite of dollar index. That means what happened? Dollar index in the weekly it is touching the Bollinger lower band. Here it is touching the Bollinger upper band. That is what it has formed. Right? Touching the Bollinger upper band. Then touching the Bollinger upper band. In the monthly chart, it has formed a small spinning top just around the Bollinger middle band in both the Euro versus USD and GBP versus USD. Euro USD is 1.0897 and GBP USD is 1.2413. So it is below all the exponential moving averages in the monthly. That means it is below 100, below 50, below 200. Whereas dollar index is above all the indices in the moving average. Now you understand, it is just the opposite. Likewise, in the weekly, it is above 50 week but below 100 and 200. Whereas dollar index was below 50 but above all these things. right? So that it is just the opposite of it. Daily price forming a rounding top. It is forming a rounding top. That means if you recollect what I told when I come to USD INR, I told you many times, it is forming a rounding top means there is chance that there is some reversal or pullback can come, which is why I said that 101.737, these levels are going to act as a very strong support. Even if it doesn't, it cannot go below 97 or 96. USD JPY, next it is 132.13. 132.13 in the weekly, it formed a red candle, bearish Harami type of a candle. It is below the Bollinger middle band and 20-week exponential moving average. In the monthly, it formed a solid red candle just below exponential moving average, but well above all the moving averages in the monthly chart. Okay, in the monthly chart. So the US, this one we don't expect, and daily the bands have, though it fell down, bands are showing exhaustion. That means the chance for a big fall is very limited from here, and it will provide support. Hence, dollar index will move up slightly, or it will remain there. It cannot break below. Next is our interest, USD INR. Yes, definitely it is our interest, right? USD INR. Why are we interested in USD INR? Yes, 81.860. Weekly, it formed a solid red candle and it is drifting down. It is below the exponential moving average and Bollinger middle band in the weekly, but well above all the moving averages. What are the moving averages? 50 week, 100 week and 200 week. It is above all those things. In the monthly, it formed a small red candle, spinning top of candle, but again it is forming a rounding top. That means we said that there is a chance of pullback, or it will go sideways. That is what is happening in USD INR. Okay, and daily just touching the Bollinger lower band. It just touching the Bollinger lower band, and it has broken below the 50-day and 100-day moving average. But here again, 200-day moving average, which is at 81.378 now, probably it's a moving average, hence it moves. So the 200-day moving average will act as a very strong support. So I don't expect to fall below that. If it breaks this, then you can expect big fall, but that won't happen because dollar index is gaining strength. Hence, euro is losing slight. The strength it had against dollar, it is losing. GBP is losing its strength against dollar. JPY is also losing. Obviously, Indian rupee also will lose, which is why this 200-day will act as a very strong support. It will not go below that. Next is US 10-year Treasury yield. US 10-year Treasury yield at 3.303. Weekly, it formed a solid red candle. Last week, if we recollect, we said that 50-week moving average is holding. It broke below that. Is it decisive? I wouldn't say so, because we have to wait for confirmation, which we will get it this week. And it is still well above the 100 and 200 week moving average. In the monthly, it has formed a spinning top with a long upper shadow. That means it has gone down, but it is just below the 10-month exponential moving average. So you can't read much into it, but we don't expect big fall from these levels in the near future. In the daily, it is near the Bollinger lower band. Hence, there can be some short covering rallies that can come. Hence, this level will be there for some time, because once it breaks the 100 and 200-day moving average, then 100 week and 200 week, then you have big fall that can come, but that is way below. Brent and Nymex. Definitely it is our interest. Brent at 85.12 and Nymex at 80.70. It opened gap up. If you recollect, we had said that last time itself, the 200 week will take support, and 200 month is what? 200 by 12, roughly around 18 years average. That will be a very strong support. It cannot be broken that easily. We said that will act as a support. Hence, it opened gap up last week, Monday, and formed a doji. A gap up and doji, you have to be cautious, because it can be a continuation pattern, or it can form a reversal also. And took support at the 200 week moving average. It took strong support at the 200 week moving average, which is why it has bounced beautifully and gone above, right? In the monthly, it has formed a doji till now. It has formed a doji. Both mimics and follow the same. Last month, it formed a long leg red candle. That means the lower leg is going to act as a very strong support, because that is where the 200 month and 200 week moving average is there, which is a very, very long term period, hence that will act as a strong support. So in the right, hence 200-month moving average, which is at 77.84, and for Brent and Nymex at 72.70 cannot be broken that easily. So in the daily, it is below 200 but above 50 and 100. But we don't expect big fall in Brent and Nymex. There can be some sideways movement with it going up in 2024. Thank you very much.